Hey YouTube, Jason here with DayTradingFearless. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. If you have any questions, let me know. Just leave them down below in the comments section. So let's jump right into this video, which is 6 amazing market profile charts. What I'm going to do is I will leave a link to the grid with all of these market profile charts down below. So all you need to do is click on the link in the description and then upload that to your Thinkorswim, and you can have these same chart layouts. So these work for stocks, options, futures, anything like that. But one of the things I like to do sometimes, right, is link all these together, okay? And what this will do by linking them all together with the same color is if you change one, it'll change all of them for you. Okay, so if I want to take a look at Apple, I could see a market profile for Apple and so on. And I'll go over what each chart does and why I like them in certain ways and things like that. So these are just charts I've used over the years. Don't necessarily use each and every one all the time anymore, but I'll use them in one way or another throughout the year if I'm trying to find out bigger picture. So let's first blow up the picture, right? And let's take a look at Apple, okay? And as we could see with Apple, this is a 5-day, 5-minute market profile chart. This shows you your point of control over here, value area high, value area low, okay? And the volume from all these days over here, right? So we could see the low was here, the high was right here. So this is actually, believe it or not, a very balanced market profile, because we actually have excess up above, we have excess down below, meaning the auctions over on the downside, the auctions over on the upside. Not saying which way the market's going, but we did overshoot to the downside. And look at how perfect the market profile was. It came right back up, right? We opened, came all the way back up, right to the previous point of control, and also the value area low right here, and also a high volume node. So these are types of trades where you could say, hey, I think if we're starting to run up, maybe I'll look to short the stock up around this level, because we know the point of controls here also with the high volume node. Remember, high volume nodes are where the most volume has traded. If we trade down here, we'll say for another day or two, this would probably readjust. And also remember, this last day will fall off, right? Because it's a 5-day, 5-minute chart. So on Monday, I'm doing this on a weekend, we'll just see these and then the new one open. But this is a great chart for marking off either gaps or gaps and also VPOCs for where they have not been touched, also known as virgin points of control or naked VPOCs, right? Same exact thing. So I really love this chart. The way I would look at it is, hey, do multiple things line up, right? We could kind of look right here. We could say, hey, this was a low over here, okay? Back to this low, almost a double bottom. We collapsed, came back, retested, and failed. Well, if we came back up here, I'd probably be looking for maybe a short on the very first touch here, which comes a mini high volume node, right? And then you have a low volume node there. So just something really cool, type of a five-day kind of zoom in on the smaller picture of what's going on. Next chart. This is a 5-day, 5-minute. Just I've changed the colors a little bit on this. So, and I also kind of have my points of control, but I added the 200. Sometimes I like to see a different color. My eyes get used to seeing one color. And then there are other times where I just kind of want to shock my eyes. So I threw this chart in here for you guys. It's essentially the same thing, just with a 200 period moving average. Let's see if the other one, yeah, this one doesn't have it, but this one does have it. Also, just to kind of be able to see the low volume node here, right? Or excess down below. Well, there's no excess up here, so I'd be expecting price to maybe rally on Monday, we'll say, and I would be looking for the very first touch of the 200. So the next chart that we have is the 30 period, or the 30-minute 20-day chart. Shows you profiles for the last 20 days. Kind of, again, same concept, point of controls, right? But we're able to see kind of a little bit up here. There's really no excess. This is more of a poor high. We'd love to see something like this, right? That's a really nice excess up here. Kind of, we have it on the downside, but not up. But with that being said, nice P formation. Again, P is usually bullish. B formations right here is more of a bearish pattern, right? So you have the B there, and then you have a P here, right? So bearish, bullish, maybe more upside. Again, maybe kind of look at these lows right at the point of control. A little bit of a high volume node. So this level, multiple things match up. Maybe price would rally, work its way up, and then pull back. So just an easy way if I want to look for bigger trades, maybe swing trades, something like that, or kind of what's really going on under the hood. That's what I kind of like this chart mainly for. So next chart. This is a daily 1 year daily market profile chart. Kind of gives me the bigger picture, right? If I want to do some technical analysis, I would just sit here and draw something like this, right? And say, hey, we kind of collapse, we're falling down, okay? Where could support on the bigger picture be? Maybe a low volume node, right? This high matches up with this swing low, matches up with a low volume node. So maybe price would come down and maybe bounce, and then work its way down here to a more of a major support level, because we could see the most volume is traded here right to the point of control and then bounce to the upside. So maybe if I was trading options or something like that, I would use something more, maybe sell puts down below the market, below maybe this high volume node, right? For a week or a couple weeks, and depending on whatever your time frame is. But that's how I would do something like this type of a trade, because I know that if price did eventually work its way down, we would probably more than likely find buyers down here at the high volume node to bounce price back up. So this is another great way of doing your technical analysis and also looking for levels to trade, right? If you trade stocks, options, futures, anything like that, they're great charts to be able to help. You kind of see volume on its side, and just think of it as you fall out of a tree and these are branches, right? The bigger the branch, probably the more support that you're going to have. So next chart that I like is a 20-day, 30-minute chart. Again, different color, very similar to this chart right here. But what this chart actually gives me is I could see where the low volume or the single nodes start, right? So right here, all of these right here, because I'm using this low, all of this are single print. So if price did start to fall down, okay, I would probably look to be a buyer right where the single prints start, okay? And this would potentially be a buy zone. And then I'd look out and, hey, is there a high volume node, low volume node? Oh, look, there's a low volume node right here, and kind of messy. Right here, maybe price falls and then bounces back up to fill in all these little nodes to make it nice and clean like this. This is it. This over here is a very clean market profile, but then it gets a little messy here, a little messy there, right? But then very clean. This is what we want to see. Very clean, right? A little messy here, so maybe price bounces, starts to fill this in. And think of this as a drawing. Somebody's drawing a picture over here, and as price goes up, it's just filling in the zones. So market profile could be very, very helpful for any type of trading. Again, if you're trading stocks, options, futures, it all works in the same manner. But as far as the option side, you would just trade the options with based on these levels. Kind of if we bounce back up here, maybe sell an upside call or call spread or something like that. So, and then finally, this is a five-minute chart, 5-day again, but without the profiles, just this over here. So I could see price action a little cleaner if I want to draw Fibonacci levels, right? From, let's see, that's not what I want. Let's say I want a Fibonacci retracement, right? From high to low. Okay, look at this. Okay, as we start to rally, do these levels match up with anything? Okay, and the 61 is a low volume node. The 50 is right under the little bit of a high volume node here. Of course, it's not the point of control, it's way up here, but just gives you different levels. Look at this. High volume node, right? Maybe a little to the other side, and that's where price went, and then we pulled back. Kind of went sideways to fill this out. So I hope this video helps you guys. I hope maybe one of these charts you guys download, it becomes one of your main charts to use. And again, what I'll do is I'll leave these down below in the link. In the description down below, there will be a link. And remember, make sure you guys like and subscribe. If you want to see more of these market profile videos, let me know. And until next time, thank you for watching, and we'll talk to you soon.